Ever walk out of a data science interview feeling like you could have done more to guide the conversation? Stick with me to discover the winning strategy that turns the tell me about yourself question into your most powerful asset. This is Bob, Harvard PhD and data science director at a top Fortune 4 company. By the end of this video, you will master the art of steering the conversation and have the confidence to command every interview you walk into. Don't miss out on these secrets. Every Friday, we release essential interview strategies that drive success. If you are serious about mastering data science interviews, subscribe now. No nonsense, just targeted insights to enhance your career. Now, this isn't just another interviews guide. This is about taking command. Buckle up, data scientists. Here's what you've been missing in your preparation. The chronological listing of jobs or projects, that's a method of the past. We'll break down why this strategy doesn't work and introduce you to a comprehensive framework that puts you in the driver's seat. It starts by leading with strong stories, then pivot to your priority, and finally asking calculated questions. Why lead with strong stories? It helps showcase your project's skills and impact through highlighting specific projects that demonstrate a comprehensive range of your data science skills, from data wrangling to machine learning. Start with a compelling story by using a story structure. What was the challenge? What were the actions you took? And what were the results? This will make your story engaging. A professional tip: keep the jargon balanced. Be technical but also clear. For example, you might say, in my previous role at Tech Corp, I tackled an anomaly detection problem in network security, utilizing a hybrid approach of clustering and classification, which resulted in a 45% decrease in false alarms. Why does this work? This shows a clear record of achievement. It also engages the interviewer by making your story relatable and memorable. Once you've answered part of the question, tell me about yourself, it is time to pivot to your priority. Pick a key message or skill that you want to be remembered for. This is your chance to steer the conversation towards an area where you shine, like a particular methodology or technology you have mastered. You can do this by using smooth transitions. A professional tip here: make your pivot feel organic to maintain conversational flow. For example, that experience at Company X helped me develop the skills to tackle Project Y, where I implemented a novel deep learning technique. This allows you to keep control. You guide the conversation to a deep learning, not the other way around. It highlights your strengths and eats up time that can be used to expose your weaknesses. After pivoting, you should turn to asking calculated questions. This way, you control the flow of the conversation by posing questions that not only reflect your interests but also guide the conversation. Your questions should be insightful and relevant to the role you are interviewing for. Professional tip: research the company's projects and challenges to ask specific questions. For example, you might ask, what are your company's key data challenges, and how does this role contribute to solving them? I've experienced similar challenges at Company Z. Why does this work? It demonstrates you have done your homework and puts you in a position to align their needs with your expertise. Another professional tip: prepare a follow-up to the answer that makes your skills valuable. For example, I hear all data challenges you have. At my current role, I collaborated with data engineering to set up a feature store to mitigate some of these problems. Here are some practical tips for implementation. 1. Customize your stories. Tailor your stories to the company and role. 2. Practice your transitions. Work on smooth pivots to avoid awkward jumps. 3. Prepare your questions. Know what you want to ask and why. Let's walk through this with an example mock interview to help illustrate the recommended interviewer framework. For example, interviewer might say, tell me about yourself. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. Throughout my career, I focus on leveraging data science to address real-world problems, often in complex and challenging environments. One example that truly stands out is from my recent role as a data science manager at Tech Corp. This is where you lead by your story. At TechCop, we were grappling with a network security issue where false alarms were clouding our ability to identify legitimate threats. I took charge of a team to develop a solution, employing a hybrid approach of clustering and classification. Using k-means clustering coupled with random forests, we optimized the system to achieve a 45% decrease in false alarms, greatly enhancing the efficiency of our security measures. Why does this work? It showcases a clear record of achievement and conveys the impact in straightforward terms. After that, it is time to pivot to your priority. That experience at TechCop helped me deepen my expertise in anomaly detection, particularly in the security context. It led me to subsequent project at Cybersecurity Incorporation, where I implemented a novel deep learning technique using LSTM networks. This approach further enhanced the accuracy of our detection mechanisms. This pivot keeps control of the conversation, steering it toward deep learning and highlighting his or her strengths in the job description. This sets up the following question for the LSTM that you are prepared for. Next, asking calculated questions. I'm curious about your company's key data challenges, especially in the area of security. How does this role contribute to solving them? I have experience with similar challenges at Cybersecurity Incorporation, where we work on innovative detection algorithms. Why does this work? This question aligns the company's needs with your expertise and reflects genuine interest in the company's challenges. Interviewer might say, "Thank you for asking about our challenges. One major issue we are facing is the integration of disparate data sources, leading to inconsistencies and difficulties in drawing actionable insights. The role you're interviewing for will be pivotal in developing solutions for this challenge, applying advanced data cleaning and integration methods." Now, you might then say, "I feel your pain. I have encountered this problem before. In my previous role at Data Fusion Incorporation, we faced a similar challenge where various departments were using different data formats, leading to a fragmented view of our customer interactions. I led the project to clean up data sources by conducting a thorough analysis of the different data sources to understand the underlying inconsistencies. Next, I collaborated with stakeholders across departments to align on data standards and formats. Together with data engineering, I implemented robust data cleaning processes utilizing tools like Python and Pandas to standardize the data. I also helped set up a continuous monitoring and validation rules to ensure that the data remain consistent over time. This approach not only solved the immediate problem, but also laid the groundwork for scalable data architecture, enabling smoother operations throughout the organization. If these challenges are similar to what your company is facing, I believe my experience would translate well into developing an effective solution here too. There you go. You should now be equipped with a framework to ace the "Tell me about yourself" data science interview question with absolute confidence. We invite you to comment below with your own experiences or questions. How have you approached data science interviews? What challenges have you faced? If you like what you learned today and want more helpful tips, click the like button. Want to see more every week? Hit subscribe. And if you know friends who might like this, don't forget to share. Simple steps, big results. Thanks for watching.